Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Bare palette and the Smokey Eye palette from Profusion, which are both great dupes for the Urban Decay Naked palette. There's not a single shade in this Naked palette that one of these Profusion palettes doesn't have a dupe for. The Bare palette has dupes for all the like nude colors and kind of lighter colors in the Naked palette. And then the Smokey Eye palette has dupes for all the darker shades. And these palettes, the packaging, it's like okay. I mean, it's $5 this palette, so you can't really expect too much as far as packaging. Obviously, it's not as like nice and luxurious as the Naked palette, just because the Naked palette kind of has that price to go with the packaging. But the packaging, like, I don't think it's like cheap looking necessarily. The animal print, I have to say, makes it look a little bit tacky, but some people might think it's kind of cute, so that's like just based on your preference. It is kind of like a sturdier cardboard, which is nice. It has a mirror, decent size, and in it, it comes with an eyeliner. And it's just a black pencil liner. It's a very nice dark black, but I find that you have to like really work with it and kind of apply a few layers to get a nice dark black. It almost feels like it's a little bit dried out, so it's not the worst quality, but it's not the best quality either. And it also comes with like this mini double-sided sponge brush, which I didn't even try out just because like palettes always come with these, and I don't know, they're not that great. And I wouldn't recommend using this just because the eyeshadows aren't super pigmented in this. Like, you really have to work with them to get a nice pigmentation going, so you want to use like the right brushes. And speaking of like the quality of the eyeshadows, they don't compare to the Urban Decay eyeshadows in the sense that they're just not as pigmented. And I'm going to show you, I've swatched all of them, so I'll show you what the swatches look like. But in the Urban Decay palette, I literally would just like run my finger along it once and it would swatch perfectly, super pigmented. The Profusion palettes, I would have to like really rub the product on my finger like a bunch of times to get a nice strong pigmentation going. So if you're gonna apply it on your eyes, well, obviously you'll apply it on your eyes because it's eyeshadow. You definitely want to use a primer so that the colors really show up. And if you want to see like the palettes side by side and like some more comparisons, then I posted one on my Instagram page. It's Makeup by Doreen, so if you want to see a comparison side by side, then check that out. But yeah, I'll just start showing you like the dupes and the comparisons. The first one, I'll start in order from the Urban Decay Naked palette. It's this really pretty light pink color. It's called Virgin, and yeah, it's a very, very light pink, minimal shimmer. It's a great highlight color. This is what it looks like. And the dupe in the Bare palette is this one right here. This one's not as pink. It has the same amount of like shimmer to it, and again, you can see like I really have to get it, like rub it a couple of times to get a nice pigmentation. Yeah, this is them side by side, very similar. The only difference is this one's kind of, I know the Profusion one is more of a pearly pink. This one's more of like a creamy white pink. The next color is Sin. It's like a light shimmery pink, really pretty. This one's more shimmery than the Virgin color. And the dupe for that is this one right here. This one, again, it's not as pink. This one's like the Profusion colors are a little bit more pearly, and the Urban Decay have more of a heavy shimmer to it. Definitely more opaque just because they're more pigmented. The next color is this nude, like this light nude color. It's called Naked. This is the dupe for Naked. It's like a light nude as well. This one is a bit lighter, and that one has a heavier, the Urban Decay has a heavier like brown undertone, or more of like a taupe undertone to it, and the Profusion has more of like a brown undertone to it. This is the Urban Decay, and this is Profusion. Next color, this is Sidecar from Urban Decay. This one's really pretty. It's like a shimmery iced coffee-ish taupe color. It's kind of hard to describe. And the dupe for that is this one right here. These two are very similar. This is the Profusion and this is the Urban Decay. The only difference is the Profusion is a little bit more brown. The next color is Buck. It's like a warm brown color, matte warm brown. This is one of my favorite colors in the dupe for that. This one definitely isn't anywhere nearly as dark, so it's not that good of a dupe, but this one is Profusion. This one is Urban Decay. Obviously the Urban Decay is a bit darker. The color is Half Baked from Urban Decay. This is one of the most popular colors. It's like a really pretty golden color, and the dupe of this palette, it's over here. It's this gold. This is Urban Decay's, and this is Profusion's. The Urban Decay's is kind of a lighter, more yellow undertone to it. This is kind of a darker gold, and I actually prefer the Profusion's gold. The next color is Smog. It's like a dark brown with gold sparkles in it, and this is Profusion's version. This is the Urban Decay, this is Profusion's. So Urban Decay's is a little bit darker. So those are all the colors from the Bare palette that match our dupe for the Naked palette, and the rest of the colors from the Naked palette dupe from the Smokey Eye palette. And I found that a lot of these colors weren't as pigmented or easy to work with as the Bare palette, and I'll point out which ones were harder to work with. But the first one is, it's called Dark Horse. It's like this dark brownish green color, and Profusion's dupe, it was actually a pretty good dupe, is this one. The only thing is this one, where is it? This is it right here. This one didn't swatch as well. This is Urban Decay, super dark, and this is Profusion's. I put an X next to it just because it's swatched really terribly. I wasn't a big fan of this one. The next color is one of my favorites. It's called Toasted. It's like a rose gold color, super pretty. This one right here, as you can see, I've used like quite a bit of the product, and the dupe was this one. Am I pointing to the right one? This one right here. This one was a little bit more pink than the Urban Decay's. This is Urban Decay's. And this is Profusion. So again, not as pigmented, but it is a really pretty color. It's just a little bit more pink, and this one has a bit more. The Urban Decay is more purple. The next color is Dark Horse. It's another favorite of mine. It's like a dark eggplant purple color, and the dupe in the Urban Decay palette was this one. This one wasn't as shimmery as the Urban Decay's eyeshadow, and it's swatched. This one didn't swatch as bad as the other one, but it didn't swatch that wonderfully. This is the swatch of the Profusion, and this is Urban Decay's. The next color is called Creep. It's a dark charcoaly black with like rainbow or like silver shimmer and like random colored shimmer in it. And the dupe for this is right here. This one, I thought it was like really bad from the Profusion palette. It didn't swatch well at all. This is Urban Decay's. And the last color is this beautiful light blue, kind of icy charcoaly bluish color. And the dupe, this was actually a really good dupe. I think this was one of the best dupes from the Smokey palette. This is it right here. This one swatched really well. This is Profusion, this is Urban Decay's. It's not as dark, but it's still a really gorgeous color, and I thought it swatched pretty nicely. So these were all the dupes for the Naked palette, and this is again what all the colors in the Bare palette looks like, and these are all the colors in the Smokey Eye palette, in case you didn't get to see all the other colors, and I've posted them on my Instagram as well. And I want to do some tutorials using these palettes, so let me know in the comments below if there was a specific color or color combination you want me to use. And I got these at Walgreens, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, because I wasn't, like, I'd never seen this brand before. I don't know if, like, they have them at other drugstores and I just didn't pay attention. But yeah, I got these at Walgreens in case you want to know where you can get them from. They probably sell them in other places as well. Okay, now I'm just like rambling. So yeah, that's it. If you want to see more makeup tutorials and beauty videos and reviews, then check out my channel and hopefully subscribe if you like it. And that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys.